You know, comedy is hard.
It's true.
And nobody knows that better than our next guest, comedian Lou Moon. I finally did a segue.
You did. You
Hey,
did.
Lou.
Hi.
How's
Hi.
it going?
Not bad.
Good, good.
Welcome, Lou.
Hi, how's it going?
I know. We'll have you do your set, and I'll talk to you afterwards.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Good.
Hi, folks. I'm Lou. It's nice to meet you. Hi. Folks, ideally, we all came here to laugh, right? I love laughing. I laugh all the time. I laugh a lot by myself. I know that's a bad look. Ever laugh by yourself and look for the people that are supposed to be there? Like I was at home the other day, I was laughing by myself, and my wife came in, and she was like, Lou, why do you laugh by yourself all the time? Shouldn't you be out meeting new people, making new connections? I said, look here, Barbara. I like being by myself. Laughing by myself is how I write all of my jokes. Also, I made you out of Diet Coke cans and an old mop head. So I don't think you get to judge me so harshly. She was like, I want a divorce. And I told her, you can take the kids, but don't you dare take my dog. It's just a pillow with more cans and some gum. I'm on this great new diet right now where I eat whatever I want, and a painting of me in my attic gets fatter and fatter. I'm a robust man. I'm a sexual man. I think car sex is great because you can't get cars pregnant. Thank you. Any questions so far? Good, very reasonable. We'll continue on with the set then. Guys, I like to make everybody laugh. Doesn't matter the situation. I'll make just some random person on the street laugh. I call it casually crushing it in the wild. Like I'll be at a coffee shop or some such shit, and I'll be in line. I'll order my coffee, and the barista will have my coffee ready for me. I'll go grab it, and I'll say it just loud enough for them to hear, but just quiet enough to be subtle. I'll say, thanks a latte, and I'll get out of there as quick as my little feet can take me. But I love coffee. I write a lot of my jokes in coffee shops. Here's a funny thing about coffee. I just found this out recently. That the most expensive cup of coffee in the world is $5,000. I know. $5,000. It costs that much because they harvest the beans for this coffee from the poop of a jungle cat. I wasn't expecting laughs there because that's a fact. You see, the thing about comedy is that if I just tell you a true thing, you won't laugh at it. I want you guys to leave my shows being like, I learned something today, and I didn't laugh as much as I thought I would. Nevertheless, $5,000 for a cup of this coffee because it is harvested from the poop of a jungle cat. And so I read this, and I thought, so this is what luxury is now. Things we find in cat poop. So I thought to myself, if they can get $5,000 for this coffee, imagine what I could get for hot dogs. So I started feeding my cat hot dogs. And we had to put them down because they were really bad hot dogs. Rest in peace, Jeremy. You should have tried harder. I know. But I wrote that joke eating by myself in a restaurant, actually, that one. I eat alone in restaurants a lot, and I'll tell people that, and they'll feel sorry for me. Like it's not something you're supposed to do. They get, like, worried for me, just like, what, you don't, like, go with your friends? And I say, joke's on you. I like to look at my reflection in soup. Who's the real winner? That, and every time I eat alone in a restaurant, there is the possibility that I will hear my favorite phrase. It doesn't happen every time, but it happens every once in a while, and that is enough for me. The host or hostess will say, "Lou Moon, party of one?" And I will say, "You have heard of my work." And then I break open a piñata, but the only thing in it is my suicide note. I was eating alone in a restaurant the other day. I got the soup. And there was a couple sitting across the way from me, also enjoying the soup, but they were eating in complete silence. It was jarring. It's like, two more people who like to eat alone, you know. I had a poetic moment to myself there for a second. And then to my surprise, they broke out into like a huge argument out of nowhere. And the girl got so mad, she picked up her soup and poured it all over her guy's head. But then she grabbed his soup and poured it all over herself. I'm like, anybody's game. Who's winning? You guys have been a wonderful crowd so far. Thank you very much for being like that. I'll tell you a little bit more about myself. I smoke cigarettes because I'm cool. Guys, if you don't smoke cigarettes, you should try it because I think it's a great lifestyle. I like to smoke in the shower. That's right. You see, I like a menthol cigarette. I like the coolness of the menthol, plus like the hot water of the shower. It's just a contrast I like a lot. I wrote this joke, smoking in a shower. And then I got kicked out of that Planet Fitness. So I like smoking so much, I want to be the reason they put no smoking signs on the moon in the future. That's about the response I expect from a joke like that. I appreciate it, guys. So I walk with a cane because I have the money. And thank you. I oftentimes find myself telling lies to people for when they ask me why I walk with a cane, because no one ever asks nice. There's not a good way to go about asking that. The other day, I told someone I was born with a cane and I'm a quarter coffee table on my dad's side. He didn't like that. He just started openly weeping, you know, and so that's fun. When people meet me, because I walk with a cane, I often get described as looking fancy or looking dapper with the cane. And I'm a disabled person. That's the only reason I have it. So I'm wondering what the correlation is between fanciness and disability. I think it's like a sliding scale, you know, like a spectrum of some sort. Or like I'm like somewhere over here, but on the other end, apparently the fanciest person who's ever lived was Stephen Hawking. You couldn't take that guy anywhere. He's too fancy for it. You couldn't take him to a Chuck E. Cheese. He wouldn't understand the token economy, you know. That's... Oh, man. I've been trying to date a little bit since I moved to Spokane. It's been difficult. I have a lot of problems. And, I moved here from Phoenix, Arizona. And no woos for Phoenix? That's weird. It's only a desert hellscape. Yeah, I was seeing a nice girl down there for a second, a nice lady, in case anyone was confused. And I go over to her place for the first time to have that first magical moment. And she's got these 3 dogs. And I'm immediately distracted by the dogs, because that's where I'm at sexually as a person. So it's like, what, another intimate human connection I can make? No, thank you. Dogs, hello. What's your name, guy? I know you don't speak English. But these were her dogs. One of them was blind. One of them only had 2 legs, little doggy wheelchair, a very fancy dog. The third dog, 1 eye, 3 legs. I see this. I'm like, oh, so this is like your thing. You like broken things. I can appreciate that. Giving back to the community. That's what we say. And I have been seeing a girl down here for a little bit. I've been seeing a polyamorous girl. And during sex, she likes to turn into an alligator. Did I say polyamorous? I meant polymorphous. She's polymorph. Lou. So I had to leave her house the other day because she was going to go meet up with another one of her boyfriends. But did she know that she was just meeting up with me in a wig, playing a character. And I would like to introduce you guys to that character right now. Hi, guys. My name is Frank. I'm a stand-up comedian. But I only do impressions. This is my impression of Jay Leno pointing something out. Here's something. Let's get Lou back. Hi, guys. We had a lot of fun here tonight, but identity theft is no joke. That's my time. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Wasted enough of it. Thank you.